you know, I don't know if it's against my better judgment to be doing Kaizo later at night, but you know what? I felt like it. Cause like, I've wanted to stream again. It's been a bit. But then I was also like, okay, but what do I want to play? I had debated on a few different things. I thought, oh, maybe I'll play more Mario Odyssey. Maybe I would even play more Rivals of Aether, just because it's like I still like that game. I mean, like, yeah, I did the tournament last week, and that was really fun. I'm still kind of feeling that game. But then I thought, you know what? It's been a while. We haven't played Mario. So, you know what we're doing? We're playing fucking Mario. So hi there, Gingy, and hi there, anyone else who might be watching. So let me make sure that my avatar is not staring off into space in strange directions here. Okay, that should help. Woof. How are y'all doing, though? Yeah, hopefully life has been treating everyone well. I guess we could get off this here title screen. Okay. Still not super satisfied with where my VTuber is right now. There, yeah. That's more what I'm looking for. Woof. You're happy to see me and you're playing Cobblemon while watching. What is Cobblemon? I do not know if I am familiar. So anyways, let's get off this fucking title screen. Okay, yeah, so last time we played this, we were here in the Toxic Tunnel. So yeah, this music is kind of loud. Like, how are the audio levels, by the way? Like, can you hear me well enough? Does the music need to be more quiet? More louder? Gay even. Oh, did I typo something? Or was that just you? Rough. Okay, so... it's a Pokemon mod from Minecraft. Interesting. That sounds cool. Anyways, we need to go back into the Toxic Tunnel. And you know what's annoying? Last time I loaded this up, I found out that for some reason it did not save my checkpoint. So remember how I was playing this level last time and I was suffering a little bit? Well, we're doing it again. Because for some reason my checkpoint apparently did not get saved. But you know what? I'm sure that we're I'm sure that we're a, like, awesome enough gamer that we're gonna get through this shit in no time. Like, I've already died here several thousand times, right? So... probably more like several dozen, but... I was a little annoyed, though, because it's like, I don't remember why. Okay, so the music is loud. Okay, let me fix that. Yeah, I had a feeling it might be loud. How is that? Is that too quiet, or is that better? Yeah, that probably is better, though. Seems fine to you? Hell yeah. Ah! Also, it is really funny how this hack seems to have like a little flickering bar at the top of it. Because like I checked, it's not a problem with my system. That's just how this hack in particular is. Like, I think that's why like this hack actually technically like it was like it wasn't actually accepted on Super Mario World Central. And I think it's because of that. Because it has like some weird little, you know, like unpolished glitches like that. Okay, we made it. Hey there, Grand Zodiarch. How's it going? Ass spikes. The horror. Ah! Oh, well, there goes the number platform. there's like other settings that I need to do to my VTuber, because I feel like he's looking way up in the sky when he shouldn't be. I'm looking down at my screen. I might have to fuck with that in just a sec. Yeah, let me see if I can get you a little more centered on reality. Blah. You're going a lot better. You were without water for a while, but you got it back today? Really? Like, what happened with that? Like, did something happen to your pipes, or was it like a more widespread thing? Okay, what do I do here? Yeah, I go here, here, here. Then I go here. And then I die because I bonk my head. At least we get to hear this music again, you know? I'm not complaining about that part. Okay, so best guess is the tank finally shorted out. You were having issues where it would trip the breaker, which was no fun. It had been okay, but you think it finally gave out? They had to redo most of the system, but you think it needed to be done? Okay, so is the issue that you had no hot water then? Because, I mean, it sounded like you were saying that there was no water in the house at all, but I'm guessing you... So it sounds like the water heater is what went out. Is that right? No water at all. Okay, you have well water, but it wasn't drawing or holding. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, now if I remember, you just... Ah! Yeah, I was right. You do jump right there, but gotta jump sooner than that. Up way too slow. Yeah, well, I'm glad that, you know, that seems like an annoying problem to have, you know, that you guys had to deal with for a while. Just glad that it's sorted now. Ah! Breath holding practice for the wolf. Yeah, that's true. That's another advantage of having to play this level again. Like... We're really putting ourselves through it again, aren't we? Ah! You're the one who's cute. But I mean... Okay, this time we jump there. Yeah, then we gotta fucking spin up here. Ah! And then we accidentally... Because, like, what I was trying to do there, I was trying to re-grab. I was trying to hold the jump button while in mid-air. Because that would slow my fall enough for me to, like, land on that Koopa. But then I accidentally hit jump too soon. Ah! Ah! Too soon there. So, in more fun news, you introduced a friend to Jackson Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. You being cute and such doesn't stop me from being cute and such. Yeah, that's true. I will have to admit that. There is plenty of cuteness to go around. Arf. Is Precursor Legacy like a... Like, I have actually never played any of the Jak and Daxter games. Is that like a prequel series or something? Hi, Eludia. Yes, it is I, your new Linux buddy. It's the first game of the series. Okay. But hell yeah. I mean, like, Linux has been treating me pretty well. Like... There is one potential issue, though. Like, Vnian, the VTuber programming I'm using, will sometimes, every now and then, get a very massive memory leak and then the OS will kill it. So if my avatar ever ends up crashing at any point, it will be because of that. But hopefully it doesn't happen. But other than that, like, everything about my stream setup, you know, works the way I want it to now. Like, I even have Spout 2 support, so... Like... Which is, like, new in Linux. So now I can actually, like... I can stream my VTuber avatar without having to, like, worry about accidentally streaming the menu overlays. Like, transparency is just automatically handled, you know, just like on Windows. It's great. A little leaking as a treat? Arf? What? I think I missed the context for that one. You haven't gotten yours to work like that? Oh, have you not, Eludia? Because, like, what happened is that there is a... You're still using Window Capture X Composite? Oh, it sounds like you're still, like... It sounds like you're on X11, right? Like, you're not on whatever the fuck they call it, Wayland? But, like, I think this new thing works even on X11. Like, let me see. Let me fucking check that. Yeah. Let me give you a link here, Eludia. Actually, I'll paste that link again later because it looks like we have ourselves a raid coming on in. Hey there, Vex! How's it going? Yeah, thank you for raiding on in. And yep, there are... Like, this level has some pesky spikes. I don't remember if this one has any pesky munchers or not, but munchers do be pesky, don't they? Yeah, Vex, you were playing Kaizo as well, weren't you? Like, is that what you've been up to? Like, I think that's what you've been up to. Also, have I not done the shoutout? I need to do a fucking shoutout. Shoutout to Vexuit. There we go. Hey, Azerok. And also hello to Nimbus. Hello to Cthulhu. Welcome on in. The other issue you were curious about was audio mixer settings. It's all back to the same compound audio source. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, so hi, Vexiant. Like, like, you rated right as I was talking, as I was, yapping with Eludia here about Linux stuff, because, you know, I recently switched all, you know, my desktop over to Linux. You gotta rate and run this Drolf as EP? Yeah, no worries, Nimbus. You know, thank you for dropping on in. You know, glad to have you. But yeah, so if you want to, like, the VTuber transparency stuff I was talking about, Eludia, is relatively new. That's the link for it. It requires some manual setup, but once it's set up, it's very reliable. Or at least it's been pretty reliable in my experience. But, I mean, you're on Linux, you know how it is. Sometimes you've gotta tinker a little bit to get shit working. You didn't see it in a Google search? Yeah, well, the reason you haven't seen it is because it's new. Like, this stuff has only been working for, like, the past week or so. Like, rather the Spout 2 stuff. Like, it's literally new. It's bleeding edge, baby. You need to make the jump to Linux at some point. You hear it's still a little iffy. It's a little iffy sometimes, but it's also really fun and cool. Like, I've been having a lot of fun with some shit here. Let me make sure I... Oh, Thrash! Thank you for the sub! I start a stream when you're about to go to sleep. Yeah, I'm kind of mean like that. Okay, so Vex, you were playing Nightmare Cafe. Also, hi there, Xerox. Did I say hi to you yet? I don't think I did yet. Hello, welcome on in. Whew. This level is evil. And I had actually beat this part of the level earlier too, and I lost my fucking checkpoint somehow, so we're back in it. We're back in the airless mines, you know? Woof. Okay. Ah! Ah, that was the pipe, that was the pipe. I didn't need to go back in there a second time. Fuck. Okay, well, we almost got through this, so that's pretty good. Even though you switched to Linux, most of your stuff still uses Windows applications. Yeah, like, Wine is pretty fucking good these days. You can even use flips to patch ROM hacks just fine. I was gonna say, I would think that there would be, you know, binary patchers in Linux. Like, I don't think you would have to use flips. Or I guess flips has a native client, too. You even use Winamp still? You hope that I fall 50 more times because of starting so late. Petty-odd is petty. That's okay. I'll still give you some head pats and scritches on the, you know, like on the chin. You deserve it. What about VR chat? Like, VR chat has been working for me too. Like, there has been some issues that I've had to, like, deal with. Like, one is that, like, the graphics, like, have an issue with what they call the reprojection. At least on my headset. Where sometimes, like, I found a fix for it that made it a lot better, but before I found the fix, every time I turned my head, like, my vision would double for a bit, and then once I stopped moving, the double images would reconverge. But, like... And that was, like, incredibly bad. Like, that made VRChat not very comfortable to use at all. But, like, I found a setting in the, like, somewhere that, like, uses a legacy mode that doesn't have that problem. Or it's like, I think the problem is technically there still, but it's, like, far less noticeable. Like, any drifting is, like, only a little bit, rather than being, like, a nauseatingly large amount. Your cat chewed up your cable to the power cable so you can't VR anymore for now? Oh, that fucking sucks. Oh, and Vex, you do play Kaizo from time to time? You really do enjoy it, you just can't play it all the time? You feel like you would get burnt out or get too grumpy? No, I get that. Like, I don't know. Like, I've been having trouble, I keep doing the thing where I have trouble pressing the go live button, you know, which is part of why I started a little late today, and also just because I had some other things going on, but some of it was just the decision paralysis of, oh, am I ready to push the button? And some of that does have to do with Kaizo, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to play Kaizo, but I also don't know if I want to put the mental effort into it. But then, but it's like, even with Kaizo, I do find, though, that, like, once I get started with it and get in the zone, it's fine. I have fun. Like, sometimes I, like, build it up to be more, like, spooky than it is. No pet. Aw. Well, I'll appreciate you from afar then. You're... Let's see. Oh, so you're gonna go to bed now because you're tired? No pet, only woof. Hi, there's a... You finished 2 Kaizo 2 Learn, Moo World, Love Yourself, Quickie 1, Free Luigi, Climb the Tower, and Quickie World 2. Though most of that was with help from Smokey or Daff. Yeah, no, those are some good coaches to have. Man, because they're all pretty fucking cool Kaizo players too. But yeah, you have yourself a good night, Thrash. And don't worry, I will try to start earlier next time. But, like, part of me, like, getting back into the streaming groove is that, like, I need to press the button when... I need to be more willing to press the button whenever... Like, yes, I do want to maintain more of a schedule, but I also don't want to use the fact that I missed my start time as an excuse to not do it at all. So that's why I'm just like, you know what, we're here, whatever. Okay, I gotta lock the fuck in. Oops. There. That's what happens when we lock in. We get eaten by spikes. You and Fen streams. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what Thrash looks like too. You get that? You get that also, Jinji? You do that with other things in life, like, oh, I don't want to do X, and then I do it and go, the fuck was I putting it off for? That was easy, and I enjoyed myself. Yeah, exactly. I'm just glad that that part is coming easier than it has on some of my past attempts, and hopefully I do not jinx myself with such statements. Okay. Ah! That was it? I just didn't jump high enough. For some reason I thought if I jumped too high, then I would get fucked. But, alas. You'll be winding down for the night, though. Good night with my, good luck with my run. Thank you. Yeah, and again, thanks for raiding on in. Always glad seeing ya. Arf! Oh, I'm glad I made that. Ah! How the fuck did I die there? That was goofy. Of course, always wonderful seeing me. Arf! Well, thank you. Any smilers in chat? It is me. I am Smilers. I need to actually get around to... like, I don't know, actually setting up the emotions on my avatar, and or just getting better at controlling my facial expressions. Yay! Is this smiling? Yay! I don't know. I don't have like the fancy like AR kit Apple tracking shit, so I just have to make do with basic webcam tracking. I'll be able to do Jim Carrey level expressions once complete. It's the only way you can VTube now? Oh, what do you mean, like using the AR kit stuff? Oh, since your webcam doesn't work through fungus or wine? Oh, that's interesting. Mine works through wine, but I have to use like, cause like in VNian, like I have to choose like Media Pipeline Legacy or some shit. Like whatever the normal version is doesn't work, but the Legacy one does. So I'm just like, okay, sure, whatever. Isn't Linux so much fun? Wait, why am I going back this way? This is actually a bad idea. Aha. I just like kind of like autopiloted and started fucking backtracking. That was kind of goofy. Ah! Isn't Linux so much fun? I mean, the thing is though, it is. It is fun. Like, especially because it's like, I don't know, I've like been going down the rabbit hole and I've like, I don't know, like, I'm trying out, like, a tiling window manager rather than, like, you know, previously, like, when I first, you know, started, like, when I first, like, reinstalled Windows, or Linux or whatever, I went on KDE, which I really like KDE. It's probably, like, my favorite of the normal desktop environments. But now I'm fucking around with a window manager called Neri, and I really like it. It's, like, really fucking cool. KDE Plasma is a nice looking environment. Yeah, I like it a lot better than, like, GNOME or Unity or whatever it was that I was using, you know, last time I tried Ubuntu. GNOME is so weird, the sidebar feels weird. Yeah, that was the thing. Like, the whole sidebar stuff never really jived with me. And I remember, like, I think I did end up, like, changing it to be a bottom bar instead of a sidebar, but even then, it's like, I still just didn't care for it. It felt too Mac OS-ish for my tastes. And that's, like, not really my vibe. You're actually a fan of macOS, but macOS isn't a fan of your hobbies. Dog. Hi there, doggy. Hi there, puppy. Hi there, Sam. Ruff. We're nerding out about Linux. 32-bit? Lamau, I'm out of here. Cause yeah, I don't know, like if you want to see, like I've been like playing around with my, cause like, I really like the setup that I've got running on my Linux right now though. Hi there, Ford. Is it treating me well? It is. You know, especially now, like my VTuber setup is improved. Like they added Spout 2 support, which makes it so that, or rather, you know, like a really smart developer out there finally made a way to, like they enabled like Spout 2 apps in Windows. You know, like it's a thing that makes it so that you can have easy transparency for your VTubers. Sorry, I keep tripping over myself trying to think about how is the best way to explain this, and then like 5 different words want to tumble out of my mouth at the same time. Woof. Yeah, how's it going there, Ford? It's impressive how I was explaining it while playing the level. I mean, yeah, some of my word salad might come from that as well. Oh? That big-bootied goth BF? Woof. Hi, welcome in. How's it going? You doing good, Ford? Hell yeah. Okay. Ah! Fuck. Gingy, you'll keep the words in with your tongue. Woof. Arf. Hope you're having a great day so far. I am. It's going all right. Oh, that was too slow, yeah. What is a Fenrir if not a wolf? Yeah. And what is a Haisha? A yin or something else? And hi there, Finn. Welcome in. The world may never know. Bark, bark. Ah! Man, I keep on, like, I feel like the part that I'm dying on at the end there is, like, probably the easiest part of the level, and yet I still keep fucking it up. You were just telling Coffee earlier how it's funny that you bully the people that bully them. Well, I mean, I understand why you do it. It's fun to do that kind of thing. Funny, Wolf? What makes me so funny, huh? Ah! Ah! It's very fun to watch me be so precious. Wow. Wow. Burr, 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 burr. Oh, I made it somehow. Fuck! I was like too slow there, apparently. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, bark, bark. Yep. Really. So I am apparently going to fulfill Thrash's wish. You know, Thrash's bedtime wish, and fail this level in at least 50 different ways before I complete it. Or, you know, fail that ending part, rather. Because, like, what I did there is, once again, I jumped twice because I was wanting to re-grab. I wanted the slow fall, you know, but then apparently I landed on the platform at the very moment that I pressed the jump button, and that did me in. Ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff. Ah! Ah, damn it. I could have recovered from that. Bark, bark. Bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. Oh, this might be too slow. Yeah, that's... Ah! Yeah, that's definitely too slow. Was running out of breath right before safety. What a fate. Ah. Ah. Burr, burr, burr. Burr, burr, burr. Oop. Okay. I thought I might have fucked that up by, like, turning around for too long there. Ah. Okay, that time I just kind of psyched myself out. That's sort of what happened. Ah, oof. Ruff. Grr. Okay, can we not spaghetti all over the place for this next run? That would be really nice. I don't know why I'm going this way. Because I thought the goal was not to spaghetti. Angy noises. Arf. That just felt particularly goofy in that one death. I tell those platforms who's the big wolf around town. Exactly. Gotta bap them into submission. Okay, so what's happening is I'm running into the edge of the platform. Okay. This town's only big enough for one big wolf. Wahahaha. But the question is, will that be me, or will some other wolf be even bigger? Yeah, so I guess, like, what I could try to do is just make sure that I end up as far to the left of that platform as possible. That would not be a problem. That is true. Because that would just mean I'd get to snug them, right? Woof! Fuck. Ah! You can try to be the big one until someone pushes me down into the pool. Hey, well that's just not playing fair. Bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Oh! Bark, bark, bark. Okay. That felt precarious. Ah! Yeah, I'm sure, of course not. I mean, where's the fun in playing fair anyway, right? Ah! Bark, bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark. Oh, that was supposed to be a spin jump. Yo, TJ! Welcome in. It's more fun to take things away for no reason, so why be fair? Perf! Bark, bark, bark. I am just glad though that like this level, even though it's hard, even though I keep on dying in annoying ways, it is pretty fun. It's like the worst is like when you're in a level where it's like it's difficult, but also you're just like not jiving with it very much. Unfortunately, that's not the case here. Anyways, get me in that fucking pipe. Now that I praised the level, it let me go through the pipe. Okay, please save the checkpoint this time. You didn't save it last time for some fucking reason. Woof! Okay, so now I have to learn what the fuck I'm supposed to do in this section of the level. Because if I remember correctly, this one is a portal section. So I have to, like, throw that there, I think? See, this thing that I'm carrying around, it's basically a portal. You shall see what I mean in the event I ever throw it without dying horribly. Ta-da! See? We're doing it. We're portaling. I'm not entirely sure what I was meant to do here, actually. Maybe if I praise this section, I'll pass it also. I mean, maybe. You know this song? It's Controlling Command from Killer Instinct. The thing for the Glacius stage. Oh, that's cool. Sorry, I just need to take a break for a second, get some water. I am thirsty. Okay, I'm back. Woof. Also, you know what's funny? Like, this music, there's parts of it that have this, like, sort of high-pitched, almost like chirping sound. Like that, like what just happened right there. And that chirping sound reminds me of, like, the fucking Emmy robots in Metroid Dread. Like, for any of you who've played that. Speaking of Metroid Dread, I kind of want to replay that game again sometime. Especially because Metroid Prime 4, I don't know, is apparently not the game I would have hoped it to be. So I don't know if I'm even going to bother playing that one. Or at least not anytime soon. It's not, like, on my must-play list at the moment. Okay, I need to get better at throwing this fucking thing here. Because it's like, the trouble is I kind of have to like get it in there far enough, like that when I go through the portal that I won't get fucked. I guess that works. Okay, so then I think what I do is I throw that and then yeah, that's what I do. That's sick. That's sick, actually. Oh, well, that didn't work. Okay, There's gotta be some way to, like, do this smoothly. Like, can I go? Maybe there isn't. I guess like that. Okay. I think I need to. I throw the red pipe up, and then that'll take me up into the air pocket. Okay. And you say that story is from Killer Instinct? Because his story is that because he's an alien, you say. He receives a signal to come to Earth, then gets captured by Ultra Tech, who wanted to study him. And they put him into the Killer Instinct tournament. Yeah, well, like, is Killer Instinct a fighting game, then? Because, like, I don't remember what kind of game that one is, actually. Okay, so that's exactly what we do. And then I... What do I do after that? Okay, I can already tell... Oh, well, that was not at all what I meant to do, but that was kind of sick, too. But yeah, this section kind of rules, actually. I like it. What am I doing? Oh, I see. I think I get it. Ah! Ah! Oh, that was interesting. Like, usually when you come out of the portal, you, like, kind of pop up. But, like, that time I didn't. I just, like, fell, like, straight fucking down from where the portal spawned me. Yeah, see there, I got the pop-up. Ah! Okay, note to self, let that, fly a little farther. Okay, so it is a fighting game. Yeah, I really wish that there wasn't that flickering bar of graphics up at the top of the screen. Barb, please fix your ROM hack. I mean, it's been 2 years at this point, though, so I'm not sure if he will. Okay, why am I doing this wrong, like, in exactly the same way several times? There we go. Okay, right. Don't just go into the thing right away. I'm just such an excited puppy, I want to go through the portal. No, I didn't want to do that, I want to do this. Ah! Is that what I want to do? Wait. Okay, yeah. That is what I want to do, but there was something else I needed to do first. I needed to move the pipe up through the ceiling there. Or through, like, through the yellow grate thing. Yeah, so we're throwing that there, we're going in here. So then I want to throw that up, and then I go through. Okay, yeah, that's what we do. You just have to do that, but fast. We got it. Okay, we're up here. Do we take this? Actually, yeah, it looks like we do. But then what do we do with it? I had a brain fart there. I was like, I am holding this. What do I do with it? Must be the lack of air getting to me again. This level is so demanding on your lungs. Hi there, Alex. How's it going? Are you still chilling in VR? Yeah? Yeah, you heard me. Oh, you just left a bit ago? I mean, it looked like you were having a cozy time there. Like, not gonna lie, I was kind of tempted to be like, oh heck, maybe I should stop in. But also, I've been telling myself that I need to stream again for like the past week, so I had to honor my commitments to myself. I'll just have to catch you in there again another time. I'll get used to it, surely. Yeah. Imagine streaming. Imagine! Especially because, like, I have the Spout 2 stuff all set up and working, so it's just like, you know, I have menu transparency, and it's great! Or rather, you know, I just have the, you know, easy transparency without having to worry whether my fucking, you know, VNAN menus are open. Okay, yeah, so I throw the pipe up there. I'm pretty sure that's where that goes. You still haven't set that up? Like, it's pretty easy to set up. Like, you know, there's you know, AUR packages for it too, so you can just kind of use those instead of having... but you still have to do a little bit of manual configuring, but it ain't bad. Huh. Manual configure this! The grab. Arf. Okay. Okay. See, like, the reason this part is hard is because it's like, I have to... In order to do a long throw of this item that I'm holding, yeah, like, if I just let it go with, like, it'll drop. So I have to be holding forward to throw it. But I also have to make sure that I'm, like, not holding forward and just face planting right into the stupid fucking thing. So it's like kind of annoying. But at the same time, I also have more time to arrange. Like, I do have more time to, like, set that up than I am allowing myself. But I want to do it fast. Like, why do it slow when I can do it fast? The only problem is, like, I haven't found a good fast setup, I guess. Urf. Ah! Ah! You know a thing about doing it slow and doing it fast? Yeah, well, I mean, well, when it's about that, I do, yeah, woof. You know, I do like taking my time. Arf. Oh boy, do ya. Ah! Okay, well, I totally fumbled all my inputs there. Okay. So we go up here, right? And then... Then we take the shell? Can we take the shell? I don't understand what I am doing. Cause like... Oh, wait. I don't get it. Am I... Okay, oh wait, no, I think I get it. I think what I was meant to do is I meant to throw the shell, and then... So it's like I have to throw the shell, and then I go through the portal again, and then catch the shell to jump on it. Okay. I don't know why I was overcomplicating that. I don't know why I couldn't make that logical leap for a bit there, but we puzzled it out. We rubbed a few brain cells together. I think we still have a few of those left. Ah! Okay. Yeah, well, I took my sweet time there, didn't I? Ah! Sorry, all gone from late night activities. What do you mean? Okay, for some reason I was, like, I thought I was holding forward there, but apparently the game disagreed. It did not think I was holding forward there. Okay, there we go. Ah! Come on, let me off the thingy. No, let me out. The brain cells went bye from no blood or air. Oh no, I have blood. I like my blood where it is. You have it, just not in my brain. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I didn't think I was even gonna make it over the fucking thing there. Like the glowy yellow fence. That's not where that goes. But okay, well that's not at all how that was supposed to work. There we go. Get off. Okay. Shit. Sorry, just a second. I think I need to drink more water. Still need to set up one of those, like, hydrate redeems or something. Probably several other redeems. Like, boy, does my... I don't know. I don't have very many channel point rewards, and I've never been sure exactly what kind of things I want to do. Yeah, with them. I'm gonna have to, like, really brainstorm that sometime. Oh, bye, thingy. So many pops to put over a wolf. Arr, 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 arr. Yeah, put the paws all over me. Hi there, Joel. Yeah, I kind of dropped the ball there. How's it going? I'm playing with portals. I keep on throwing that up there too soon. Like, I just gotta throw it in there just like a little bit later, and it'll be fine. Okay. There. Okay, so we... So yeah, so we do something like that. But, like, I have to... I just didn't, like, jump out of the thingy soon enough. Ah! Bark, 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 bark. Bark, bark, bark. I think I found a good timing for that, you know, initial pipe throw, though. Which I'm glad for, because that was being annoying for a bit. Okay, so throw thingy, do this. And then, apparently, we had to do that way faster. Okay. Oh, I think I see how I could make that. Like, if I put the pipe further back and then I only throw the shell on top of the pipe, that'll give me way more time to line that up. Yeah, see Finn spending their points in one of the few ways that they can. I need more. Up. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, bark, bark. Ah. Oops. I jumped into the yellow thingy. Okay, so if I, like, put the pipe further over here, and then you know, and then if I actually jumped and reacted to that faster, that would have, you know, maybe that would have meant something. But, you know, we got closer! Also, I think I kinda hate this fucking black bar that is flashing up at the top of the screen. Barb, why? mean, I could potentially try pushing that into like an overscan area or something. Yeah, like... Do I have... Is there like any fucking setting that would help me with that? Audio and video. Scale. No, I think I would have to like... I would have to make some more invasive change. Wait, normal. I would have to, like, actually reboot my Mister and reconfigure things to hide that, but I am almost tempted to do so. Because, like, the way that is flashing is actually incredibly annoying. It's like I think the way to, like, if I wanted to eliminate that overscan area, I would probably have to change the way that I am, like, the signal that I'm broadcasting at, because I'm having my Mister broadcast to like an actual 1440p image because I'm using a 1440p monitor, so it makes sense. But like, I could do it in 1080p instead, which would actually induce overscan if I'm using integer scaling. But you know, that would be just what the doctor ordered in this case. But I think I would actually have to like fucking rearrange my Twitch panels, or like my Twitch layout, if I actually did that change, so I'm not sure if I want to, especially not live in the middle of the stream. Hey there, Kieran, how's it going? Yeah, so we've got more cute creatures coming on in. So many of them. And right now we're playing with portals. We're playing with portals and with my breath. Like, wow. Or I could. Okay, yeah, that actually makes way the fuck more sense. Like, don't fucking reposition the pipe, just throw the goddamn thing backwards. You think those two things could go together? Well, for sure. I mean, for real, though. You got around to watching the Attack on Titan finale tonight, only like 3 years late on that. Nice. Well, hopefully I had fun watching that. Let me in. Thank you. Okay, yeah, so grab the pipe, throw that way, then you can jump. Okay, yeah, so that gives me like actual time to set up for the trick there. Yeah, that's always appreciated. Oh, Gingy, you never finished Attack on Titan? I remember watching... I watched, like, some of, like, the first few episodes of it, and it seemed neat, you know, but I ultimately just never ended up, like, continuing to watch it. There's actually not all that much anime that I've watched. Like, I've watched, like, some shows back in the day, but it's mostly, like, more well-known things, like, you know, DBZ or whatever. Though, like, I am currently watching Freerin. Like, you know, my partner, like, wanted to watch that, so we've been watching that one together. I like it. It's got a fun vibe. Will I even be able to go in this fucking pipe? I think I need to, like, reposition it a little. Okay. Ah! I didn't mean to do that! Freerin. Oh, have you been watching that one too, Sam? You hear Freerin is the greatest thing since sliced bread? I mean, I don't know if I would call it that. Like, but it does have a good vibe and it has really good animation. And it's like, I don't know, I enjoy it. It's basically your favorite show? It's among the best you've watched? Hell yeah. Fen and I still need to catch up on the latest episode of Freerin. But, like, Fen has been laid low with a fucking kidney stone for the past few days. Like, it got really fucking painful. So he actually had to go to, like, the ER to, like, you know, have it looked at. Okay, this is new shit. What's happening? Okay, so I needed to hit the Kaizo block there. Yeah, like, he actually had to go to the fucking doctor, you know, to, like, the fucking ER, because it was hurting a lot. And he... I don't know, I don't need to go TMI, but, you know, just, like, there was other signs and symptoms. But, like, yeah. And so he wasn't sure if it was an infection or what, but it turned out to be a kidney stone. But it turns out that the damn thing is, like, on the border of being too large to naturally pass. So it might require manual intervention of some kind. But, you know, right now he's just waiting. You know, they're giving it a few days to see if it makes any progress on its own. Okay, so... Ah! Okay, that's gonna be a little tricky to line that angle up. Because I need to make sure that I have the right position and momentum such that I will... You know, such that I can bounce on all those Koopas and hit the block. Ah, that was supposed to be a spin. On the anime manga catalogs that use the top 2 rated entries of all time are Frieren Season 1 and Frieren Season 2. That's so interesting. Like, I guess I didn't realize, like, how popular it is. Like, I had heard about it. Like, I'd heard some people talk about it, but then, you know, like... And then when I started watching it with Fen, I was like, oh, this show's interesting, and the animation is, like, pretty fucking good. I'm into this. And I like the premise, too. Like, I do like how it sort of plays around with, like, this D&D or Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy type world, and has that as the setting. You know, complete with, you know, elves who live for an apparently indefinite amount of time. And it's just like, oh, that's interesting. You know, and of course all the other, you know, things that you see in those kind of D&D style fantasy worlds. I don't know why I didn't put the thing up in the place. I need to do that. When I get to the place, I need to put the thing up there. Ah! insanity that someone made this. Yeah, like, Mario World ROM hacking is kind of sick. Like, and, you know, people have been doing, because, you know, Mario World has been, like, people have been doing ROM hacks to this game for decades at this point. For, like, almost as long as the game has been alive, people have been hacking at it. And so nowadays, people are pretty damn good at it. And they're really inventive with it. You know, and they'll just code in custom mechanics like, you know, traveling portal pipes and stuff. And it's really cool. But it's also like, especially I would say over the past, like, what? I don't know. I mean, like, the tooling has also just improved a lot over the past, you know, 5 to 10 years in general, I would say, too. Probably more like over the past 10 years, things really started taking off. And people started, like, adding a lot more, like, custom things like this. Because, like, adding a custom element like this to Super Mario World, it's not like Mario Maker, where you pull up a nice, where you, like, have a nice environment to just come up with all this stuff. It's like, no, you're using, I mean, Lunar Magic itself is pretty nice, like, from a level editing standpoint, but, like, to create a pipe element like this, you're gonna have to do some actual, like, you have to, like, start coding assembly, you know, Super Nintendo assembly to create a pipe like this. So, and so it's like, it's really cool that people, you know, have, like, learned enough about the game to just, like, do that kind of shit. You know, along with, like, so many other things in these hacks. I don't know, Kaizo is neat. I really like it. I mean, and I guess not just Kaizo, like Mario ROM hacking in general. Like, there are, you know, tons and tons of ROM hacks out there that aren't just, like, Kaizo style. There are people who make their own, you know, fan games. There are people who are just like, hey, what if I made my own take on Mario World? Or what if I, like, tried to make a totally different kind of platformer? Like, Kaizo is but a slice of what's out there, but it's my favorite slice. Let's see. I was trying to parse Gingy's comment, you know, the previous one, and I'm like, oh, I think that one's talking about Attack on Titan, which, you know, I have not seen beyond the first few episodes. Freerin has that, oh, anime can really hit the feels effect on people. Yeah, it does. I do kind of appreciate how it focuses, it has, like, sort of a lot of focus on, you know, it's slice of life, as people call it. I mean, it does have action, too, when it wants to, but, like, that's just not the focus most of the time. And I feel like it makes sort of an interesting dynamic, where it's like, oh, instead of, like, saying, oh, here's all the action, and then the characters' off-screen lives are kind of implied, sometimes it's the other way around, where it's like we're just seeing their interpersonal time and all the action happens off-screen. Or not all of the action, but sometimes it does. But they handle it, and, yeah, but then when they do give you the action, it's kind of, you know, fucking crazy. Hey there, Snippo, how's it going? Oh, you're getting some lag here. Arf! Oh no, I was too slow. But at least I did the right thing there. Why does it seem like... I feel like my display is lagging or something. I don't know. Long time no see. How goes the Marios? The Marios are going alright. Especially because this level, it turns out, is actually pretty fucking sick. Oops. Man, sometimes I like get on such a roll where I'm just like, go through pipe, throw pipe, go through pipe, and then it's like I kind of forget that I'm supposed to actually slow down and delay a little bit there. Otherwise, the thomp gives me the squishies. Yeah, and thwomp squishies are not quite as fun as paw squishies. The release of Attack on Titan was fucking wild? Like, in what sense? Because, like, I do remember it being, like... I guess in the sense where it's like, when it came out, a lot of people are like, oh, holy crap. Because it was, you know, it is a pretty visually striking show. You know, that's for sure. Ah! I just jumped right over that. Put that right there. Throw that. Ah! Why did I like turn back there? I'm pretty sure it would have been fine if I didn't do that. Arf! I feel like season 4, part 1, 2, and 3 or something, you were just like, really? Like, what the fuck is this theming? Oh, did they do weird things with like the way they did the seasons? Let me up. Okay, woof. Okay. We can take a moment to think about what we're going to do next. Okay, so we go... Ah! What we do is we bonk our heads on a note block and then die. Okay, so the re-release of Season 3 got interrupted somehow, such that there had to be a Season 3 Part 2. Oh... I mean, a lot of shows do that nowadays, don't they? Where, like, you have, hey, here's the season, and then there's a mid-season break where you don't get any episodes for a while, then here's the next half. Like, is that what happened, or was it something else? Oh, it kicked off... Oh, so Attack on Titan, like, kind of helped kick that trend? Like, at least for anime, or just, like, in general? Like, was it Attack on Titan that did that? Whoop. That seemed like that was close. I do not know why I did a spin jump there. But I did crush that shell rather elegantly, if I do say so myself. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Goodbye, Shell. So long, Gay Bowser. Okay, so I can still go down the pipe even if it's against the corner there. I was not sure if that would work. But apparently I canceled my shell throw or some shit? Okay, go in here, then go. And then— ah! Wait, what was I doing? What is the point of the note block? Huh. Oh, what about straight Bowser? I mean, he's got— I mean, Mario calls him Gay Bowser, but we also know that he's after Peach, so he's probably bi Bowser. Especially because in the, you know, in the re-release of Super Mario 64 that they did on Nintendo Switch, he doesn't say "so long, Gay Bowser" anymore. He says "bye bye." So he's— yeah, he says "bye bye" when he throws Bowser, so he's saying "bye bye." He's calling Bowser bye. You know, so that's canon too, right? You feel like it started with Attack on Titan? They didn't originally intend for it to happen, there was just production difficulties or something. And it helped. That's funny. He only kidnaps Peach to summon Mario. I mean, you know, there's always been that theory that, like, that a lot of what Mario, Bowser, and Peach get up to is just a game between them. And I would tend to believe it. So hey there, Hair Witch Project, how's it going? Let me give you a shout out here real quick. Out to the Hair Witch Project. Also, hi there, Alyssa. Welcome in. Yeah, we're having a good time jumping here. We're jumping and we're portaling. See? Portals! Arr! Okay, so Harris says hi too. Oh, they're your partner! You're just the one with the typing abilities. Ah! Well, hello, Hare! Yeah, nice to meet ya. Like, were you playing Kaizo as well then? Or, like, what were you up to? Ah! Oh, well, I think I am dead. But if I keep doing this, I can stall. But not forever. You were playing Silk Song, so kinda Kaizo, hard enough. And you're on the last boss, oh heck. Yeah, I still need to play both Silk Song and, you know, the original Hollow Knight. They're on my to-play list. I just have been very slow at actually playing games, which is why I need to stream more often. Like, I get through so much more single-player gaming if I actually stream, you know, versus if I don't. Okay, so Zodiark, it's your theory that Bowser only kidnapped one to marry Peach so that he could have a better place for his Koopas to live, because living in a volcano isn't great for everybody. I don't know, they seem to get along just fine there. Especially since half of his minions are like lava creatures. You cannot highly recommend enough, but Hollow Knight is easily twice as easy in comparison. Yeah, I do hear a lot of people saying that, like, that Silk Song is a lot more challenging, sometimes to a fault. But, I don't know, I would like to find out for myself at some point. I don't get it. What is the point of... What is the... This is Grand Prix World 3, right? Yes, it is. It's been a minute. You speed ran this once upon a time. Oh, have ya? Are you speaking for yourself, Alyssa, or are you Hair Witch? Oops. Speaking for yourself. Okay. Right, yeah, I think I forgot to, like, put up a little... Because, you know, like, I had to redo all my streaming setup because I redid my entire operating system. I'm on Linux now. And so I think I just forgot to add a little title card, you know, that says, oh, by the way, I'm playing Grand Prix World 3. I'll have to fuck with that later. Okay, Hera doesn't play Kaizo, but you played Reverie together, and some more puzzly stuff. Nice. Oh, I see it. There's an air pocket, like, above the fucking note block. Like, I didn't see that. I saw a spike up there, and I was like, why the fuck is there a spike up there? Like, it didn't register to me that there was a ventilation shaft up there. Okay. You had to try the new emote you just uploaded right now. Ha! That's a good emote. I like that. That's really cute, actually. I like this music in this level. You sent me a pic on the Discord? Yeah, let me have a look-see at that. Bark, bark. Oh heck! Okay, that looks tasty as fuck, and that is a very large cookie. And I want it. I want all of that, actually. Yeah, see, like, Noel on my Discord posted a pic of, like, the food, you know, the food that he's having. Like, he made himself, like, a fucking sheet pan cookie that covers, like, an entire, you know, oven, you know, tray thing. And what looks like some grilled cheese and tomato soup. And I was like, woof. I already had food tonight. Like, I already had dinner, but, like, I'm already feeling hungry. Like, fuck. Anyways, it's very late and it's definitely EP time. Working, but good luck. Thank you. Yeah, again, thanks for raiding on in. Yeah, Hair. And you have yourself a good night too, Alyssa. Comfort food? Yeah, that looks like comfortable AF. Like, what the fuck? Ah! I keep on, like, jumping there, forgetting that there is a yellow ceiling of death right above my head. I need to not forget that. Okay, I don't know why I'm throwing that up there. Oops. Jumped a little bit ahead of it that time, huh? Okay, it's 11:15. For a moment there I was like, wait, how long have I been streaming? Oops, missed the thing. What if you carry the pipe through the pipe? I mean, I do not believe it will let me. I could try it. Yeah, it does not let you. Ah! Oh no. Twitch OAuth works on your forum now? I mean, that's good though, right? But you do use it for programming? I mean, it is like one of those things where that is one of the better applications of it. As long as you, like, are... I feel like you have to be very limited in what you let it do. But, like, it can do the job sometimes. You just don't want to be one of those... But even then, it's just like, yeah. But I get it. Like, it annoys me though, like, I'm out there looking for jobs still. Sometimes I've come across jobs that are just like, we want you to be AI forward, we want you to use all the things, and I'm just like, ugh, I don't know if I want to work at a place that, like, just wants you to, like, slop it up. It's like, why would you even put that in your resume? Like, don't you want to hire people who, like, know how to write code? Or brother, it's like, why would you put that in your like, job requirements? Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, so the result now is that you can, like, but now that you've got that working, you can just log in with OAuth? Yeah. Getting a job is easy, it's called nepotism. Indeed. Ah. You wish you were rich, you'd hire me? Yeah, well, the sentiment is very much appreciated. You can say you only use it for limited applications. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, there are narrow scopes of things that it can accomplish. But like, but as we're increasingly seeing with Microsoft, you can't fucking run your company by with it. Oh, that was an interesting interaction. Note to self: do not get telefragged by the ceiling. Forget tech bros, become tech wolf. Oh, squeeshed. Big squeesh. Okay, I'm amazed that I was actually able to still go through the pipe. So I guess as long as any part of Mario is on the pipe, it works, which is interesting. I'm sure you need 10 years of experience on an AI platform that has only been used for 3 years, or that's only existed for 3 years. I mean, they already do that with languages, like programming languages. So yeah, why not that? Ah! Okay. How is boyfriend Finn doing? Like, I was actually talking earlier about how he's actually, like, going through it right now, because he has a fucking kidney stone. Also, I am going through it by not doing this right. Yeah, so he's actually, like... I need to check to see if he's awake yet. He's been passed the fuck out, last I talked with him. Nope, he is not awake right now. Because, like, it got bad enough to where he had to go to the ER, and, like, he's hoping that the kidney stone will pass, but it's possible that they might have to, like, I don't know what the options are, like if they can break it up ultrasonically, or if they would have to actually go in there and remove it, but apparently it's like, it's just on the verge of being large enough that it might not pass on its own. So right now, they're giving it time just to see if it will, but he might have to go back to the fucking doctor and get more stuff done. Which is not great, because he doesn't exactly have a lot of money for that kind of thing. It is in fact mildly concerning. But we're just having to do what we have to do right now, and see how it, ends up. Pet the Fen. Yeah, he needs a lot of pets. Oops. Man, it's it's really easy just to like jump a little too early or a little too late on that part. Like I feel like I just haven't like dialed in the timing on that yet. His wife and we were also a gray wolf. Oh no, he is black and dark blue. I'll have to like post some more pics like of him in VR chat sometime. He just like, until recently, he just didn't have a very good headset to even hang out in VR chat very much, but he does have a big screen Beyond 2 now. Like, he actually won that in a contest on Blue Sky. You know, like, which was like kind of a nice, you know, that was kind of serendipitous for him. It took forever for the goddamn thing to arrive, but he finally does have it. Though, of course, you know, now instead of being able to enjoy it, he has to, like, suffer through a kidney stone. Hooray! The poor guy's been through a lot of bad luck. Can I not pick this up from above? I guess you can't. You can only pick it up from the side. Interesting. Because, like, if it was like the blocks, then you would be able to pick them up standing on top of them. That's actual ass to have to wait that fucking long, get to use like once, and then that happens. When they feel better, they'll get plenty spoiled, that's for sure. Yeah, like, I mean, with any luck, the thing will pass naturally on its own, and then, you know, he'll be able to sleep it off this weekend. You know, but I'm hoping that's what happens. You blame Fenn's kidney stone on big screen, to be honest, you'll find a way that makes sense. Well, I mean, I know you've been having plenty of issues with your big screen, especially trying to get it working on Linux. Which is like, oh yes, in order to use my headset, I have to recompile the goddamn kernel. You know, isn't that fun? And then, you know, Valve was supposed to be our savior. We were supposed to have the Steam frame by now. Or at least know how much it fucking costs. You hear naughty fun times is a good way to prevent kidney stones? Is that so? I've never heard that, but... I mean, he does have the misfortune of living on the other side of the country from me, and we are both not very well off to be able to visit each other. It kinda sucks. You feel that? Yeah, I imagine you do. But, you know, it just means that when I finally, you know, at some point in the future when we are able to move in and stuff, then I will be happy to help him keep them at bay. That's for sure. Naughty fun times cures everything. It does. I imagine it does cure many a thing. Ah! Okay, I think I see you. Yeah, I just needed to go to the other side. Like, one side had the yellow fence, the other side had the cloud platforms. Okay. I don't know why it took me a bit to, like, mentally process what was going on there. What time is it now? Okay, only 11:32. For some reason it feels like it's been way longer since I last asked that. Because, like, I probably will have to, like, end at a semi-reasonable time tonight. Because, you know, like, I do have the fortune of having a temp job, a temporary job that I'm going to be doing over the next few months, though. And I'm actually going to be, you know, having a day of that tomorrow, so woo. So I will be making some money, you know, over the next few months, and that will be very much appreciated. And very much needed. Woof. Each of us getting a well-behaved service pup to help till we're living together. But you're guessing we aren't really open? No, we're open AF. Like... Like, you haven't run into me in VR chat yet, have ya? Exactly, Alex is like, it is I, the service pup in VRC. In that case, get some good service pups to keep those stones away. I mean, good plan, honestly. The horny hasn't stopped all stream. It do be that way sometimes. It do be that way sometimes. I wonder how much farther into this level I have to go, though. Like, I feel like I'm making it a decent way through, but I can't tell if I'm getting close to the end or not. I also wonder if they're gonna pull any shenanigans like having a third section to the level. I know that there is an alternate exit, but, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna get to that tonight. God, okay, yeah, the timing on that is weird. I need to just delay it a little bit longer, don't I? It's hard not to when there's a cube wolf before you. Oh, so you're saying that your horny hasn't stopped all stream. I mean, I'd believe it. You forget you think that I live not too... Or you think that, are you saying that I live close to you, or other Fen does, because I'm in the Pacific Northwest. Oh, me? Mm. Oh, duly noted. Because yeah, I actually didn't realize you lived in the area. Your horny never really stops. I mean, like, I go through periods where it does stop. Like, at least I usually do. But I also have been focusing a lot more on physical fitness as of late, and I have been starting to notice that making a difference. It's nice. Arf. You're in Olympia, and you don't know if you want to say where you are, but you think I'm nearby? Yeah, I'm in the Portland area. Okay, why am I having a hard time throwing this stupid fucking thingy? Further than you thought, but not too far. Yeah, it's drivable. Like, I forget exactly where Olympia is, but it's like, I don't know. But, like, usually going anywhere, like, you know, if I want to go anywhere, like, along the I-5 corridor through Washington, then it's like, it's gonna be, what, like a 3 or 4 hour drive at most, right? Oh, I jumped way too soon there. You thought that I was in Tacoma or Seattle? Yeah, alas, I am not. Coffee was calling you out, saying that if they didn't know better, you'd totally be someone to get banned on Twitch for being too much. What do you mean? Or what do they mean by that? I am not sure I am parsing that. I mean, because what you do is you find the targets that want to be teased like that, instead of just doing it indiscriminately. So I am totally fumbling the ball here. I did not throw that forcefully enough. Ah! Fuck. Okay, see, I did it right, and then I screwed it up anyway. Heck. You think really would be the peak example of someone to get banned for being too much of anything? I'm not familiar with them. Talking wolf. It is I, the talking wolf. Rawr, 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 rawr. I'm also a barking wolf. Rawr, 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 rawr. Also, hi there, Poppin', and hi there, Immortal. Welcome in, y'all. Okay, so is really someone who toes the TOS line sometimes? That's cute. Where's the AWU redeem? Oh yeah, I think I had turned that off at one point. How do I re-enable redeems? I don't remember where to do that. Because it's like, sometimes I'm not comfortable being a loud wolf in my current living situation, but I could probably enable it, as long as I can remember where the fuck to even do that. Viewer rewards. Power-ups and channel points. Manage power-ups and channel points. Enable. Okay, I think that should be there now. You know, how do I get back to my fucking dashboard? There we go. Okay. Like, you might have to, like, refresh or something, but I believe I re-enabled it. Well, it seems that I did re-enable it, so without further ado... Hopefully my volume did not get cut off during that howl. I know that was happening a lot on Windows. I have actually never tested it on Linux yet. I don't know if, like, the equalizer settings are different. Because I am not using SteelSeries stupid software anymore, because, you know, I'm pretty sure that doesn't run on Linux anyway, so... That was... We made it a little farther. I switched to Linux? Yes, I did. It's been great. I've been liking it a lot. You know, and I've got everything working the way I want to. Like, you know, this is my first stream with the new Spout 2 integration that released just last week. Like, so now I can use my VTuber without having to worry about any, you know, menu or transparency issues. Because, like, that shit just, like, wasn't working for the longest time until a very intrepid developer, you know, decided to tackle the problem over the past several months. What's my flavor? I'm on Endeavor OS on my desktop, which is an Arch variant. It's basically, it's like, hey, what if Arch except with an easy installer? And I did that mostly as a way to dip my toes into the ecosystem. On my Surface Pro 7, I'm running a raw Arch install, and then I actually do plan to reinstall my desktop at some point, because I might want to try, like, a different file system and some other shit, and maybe a different bootloader. So I might do another manual Arch install. I don't know. You do vanilla Ubuntu? See, I've done Ubuntu before. That's what I did last time I did Linux, but I've come to realize that I don't like the way that Ubuntu manages packages and stuff. Like, and so, and I kind of like how, and so I ended up becoming more attracted to Arch, which, like, their philosophy is, you get the latest stuff all the time. Fen likes it, Ron noted. I don't know, it's just like, I feel like I have a lot easier of a time, like, finding the software that I need and want to install on Arch, like... And there's basically instructions to do anything. Like, sometimes you have to get your paws dirty with it, but but it's all well documented in a lot of cases, and you can just do the things you want to do, even if, like, they can get technical sometimes, and I like it. Snap can actually huff your taint, Lamau. Oh, Immortal, you just blew your nose, and there's quite a lot of coagulated blood. It's slightly concerning how often your nose bleeds while you use your CPAP. Woof. That's unfortunate. Like, I've been having bloody noses, like, every morning for the past few days, too. I do not know why. Snap can huff your taint. Yeah, I guess, like, Snap's, like the Ubuntu Snap ecosystem, like, people don't like it. I've never... Like, I think Snaps, like, came after my time, like, after the last time that I seriously mucked about with Ubuntu. Because, I mean, like, I actually sorta kinda have been using Ubuntu, like, in the sense that it's like, when I was on Windows, I would do most programming in a, you know, like, in the Windows subsystem environment, and I just had Ubuntu installed into that, too. But even then, I just hated how sometimes I would, like, Because like the thing about Ubuntu is that, and you know, in most Debian derivatives, is that like, sorry, I know I need to be playing the video game, but now I'm talking about operating systems. Woof. It's just like, I don't know, it's the fact that it's like, a lot of the times the libraries and programs you download are just going to be like a little out of date, and that would always, I would run into problems with that a lot. And yes, I am a nerd. I am a huge nerd, because I use Arch. Only huge nerds do that. Because it's like, you know, I'm extolling the virtues of Arch, but I also get it how a lot of people might just not like that, because it's like sort of a different paradigm from Ubuntu. Like, it's like a different way of doing things, but it's a way that I've come to like, and I wasn't expecting that. I tried it out being like, oh, maybe this will be fun. Let's try it, whatever. And then now I'm like a convert, Lamau. You're probably playing with Fire, but you installed command line Gemini and you just tell Gemini to install everything you need. I mean, best of luck to you with that approach. I mean, I hear some people do have success with it, but woof. That I have been hesitant to do that kind of thing myself. But Lies, how are you doing? Well, come on in. Also, I like how I timed out to death. Bark, bark, bark. Okay, so snaps are like, hey, what if we introduced Windows Update to Linux, and like literally every fork of Ubuntu ever just gets rid of it because no one likes it? Yeah, I have heard that like you know, that in the war of containerized like apps or whatever, that most people do not like snaps and they just prefer the flat packs instead. You've been great. You just started working. Oh, like you're just starting your workday today? You'll give me an arced back? Woof. But even then, it's like, I know that there's also a shit ton of other like Linux variants out there. Like if I weren't using Arch, I would probably just use like Fedora instead, because it's just like, just because, or at least I would give it a shot. Because like my understanding is that it also tends to have like more up-to-date packages than the Ubuntu's do. I mean, than, you know, the Debian variants or Debian, whatever the fuck it's called. But I don't know. If I ever go distro hopping again, like I would probably just go to something even more esoteric like Nix OS. I feel the call of the void. One day I will install Nix. Today is not that day, but one day it'll happen. You also Chone, you like... Yeah, how do it, like, it's funny, like, how do you even pronounce Linux commands? Like, do you just pronounce it as Chone? Like, or change owner or whatever? Oh, so you changed your root directory ownership? That must have been really fun. That pen was a stretch, just like I'll stretch you! Was that better? Yeah, that one was better, actually. And that broke a whole lot of things, Lies. I mean, I'll fucking bet it would. Okay, so Lightning, with snaps, it's really just the way they containerize things, but also they auto-update at random. Oh, I see. So yeah, I guess that would actually make sense, where it's like, it's one thing to have like a containerized app, you know, like a Flatpak or whatever. Like, yeah, sure, great, there are benefits to that. And if you're using like an atomic distro, then you fucking have to do it that way. But you know, introducing auto updates and shit, it's like, that's kind of like antithetical to what a lot of people want about Linux. A lot of people kind of want there to still be manual control over your destiny. So yeah, I can see that actually being really annoying. Yeah, I mean, at least they didn't remove, at least, you know, Lies didn't remove the, you know, his directory. Like, Urf. I feel like if I did something like that where I fucked up the permissions of my root directory, I don't know, maybe I could try to recover from it, or I would just be like, whatever, reinstalling. Though it's also probably good to learn how to just unfuck a system without nuking it from orbit. You would have just reinstalled, but you reinstalled last week already? Oh, see, that... Yeah, that's fair. You might have been just like, you know what? I don't fucking feel like doing this shit. You were on the road when you were tuning in, but you chose Debian 13 and you quite like it. I mean, there are advantages to what Debian does. You know, like, I don't like the decisions that it makes, like, for my own use cases, but a lot of people, you know, really do. And I hear it's really good for, like, you know, environments where you just want, like, high uptime and high reliability. Like, I don't know, if you have a server and you want your server to have, you know, reliable packages that are unlikely to crash or whatever, you know, with well-tested versions that all play nicely together, then yeah, sure, then dude, you know, that makes a lot of sense. And I can see the appeal in that, but like for my desktop, I'm just like, I don't know, I want a little more control over my destiny, at least. You installed a backup software that would let you roll back. It was literally saying every single file change ended up using... Oh, it was saving every single file change? Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, one thing I do want to set up is, like, snapshotting or backups or whatnot. But it's like, to do it the way I want to, I would need to reinstall with a totally different file system called, like, BetterFS. Like, right now I'm just using, like whatever ext4 is. But so it's like, well, if I want to try out this snapshotting method that might be fun to mess with, I would have to like fucking reinstall my entire OS, which I might end up doing anyway. Especially now that I've like solidified my workflow a little more. Like, I'm fully near-pilled. I don't even need KDE on my system anymore. Look now. I don't know, but that's like a future project. My setup is working right now. I'm not sure if I want to actually do a full reinstall yet, but I do feel the call of the void there. Oh, Genji, like Fenrir forgot to breathe. Shame. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Your VPS and Home Lab are on it. You're not gonna game with that, especially with VR, but it's solid for servers. Yeah, that's what I hear about, Alex. But I mean, I don't know, but also if Debian is working on your desktop, then like, you know, then hell yeah. Like a lot of people, you know, run Mint or Ubuntu or Debian and they're perfectly happy and it works great for them. I'm just picky. Or rather, I just have like different needs. Yeah, and that's the nice thing about Linux, is that like, it doesn't have to be one Linux for everyone. It's just like, well, you know, you can find distros or versions which kind of tickle your fancy in all the right ways. It's like, or you can find something that mostly works and just kind of gets out of your way. Like, not as easily as on Windows, but you can get a lot of the way there now, or at least a lot closer to how than it used to be. I have no idea if I'm gonna finish this level at this point. Because I will at some point have to... dip out of here. Since I actually do have commitments tomorrow. But surely we can make a little bit of progress before I throw in the towel. I would like to see a little more of what this level has to offer for us. Fuck. Who needs a GUI? You believe that I could stream from the command line? I mean, no, I have been learning some more, like, command line tools, though, and it's fun. Like, I found, like, I've been playing around with a command line file manager called Yazi. Rather, it's not a command line file manager, rather it's a TUI. It's a terminal UI, where it's like... where you control it with like keystrokes and stuff, but it actually is like a user, you know, it's like sort of a GUI. It's just made out of text elements, and it's quite fascinating. It's been fun. Hawk Tui, where's Dell? Derp. You hate when people say that they can't use Linux because they don't know if their software will run on it. Like, one, find out, two, switch anyways. The more people that switch, the more software will be made for Linux. I mean, like, I think what... It's like, I do think that people should give it a shot, but it's also fair to... It makes sense that they should research and find out if their workflow actually will work on Linux. But it's like, I do think that I do think that more people could get by with Linux than... like, I think there are some people who don't think that Linux will work for them, and it actually could. But, but at the same time, there are also plenty of people who have, like, things that they just simply wouldn't be able to do if they changed over, and you can't fault them for that. Like, how dare you have a different use case from me? The nerve of you. Like... But, yeah, I agree to a point, though, where, like, some people definitely could make the change. They just need a bit more of a push. I used to say the same thing, but Microsoft has gotten so bad that it's literally dangerous not to switch. I mean, it also helps now that just, like, a lot of progress has been made, like, especially for gaming people. Especially for, gamers, like, Steam and Proton and Wine and all that shit. Like, it actually works, like, kind of fantastically now. Like, as long as you're not playing, like, some live service game that has anti-cheat, which they don't enable on Linux, then it's like... most games that you want to play are gonna work unless you're like playing Fortnite or like Valorant or some shit. Even 5 years ago, that was, things were way different. The landscape is better than ever now, and of course Microsoft is actively shooting themselves in the foot, so the incentives are greater than ever, but... Like, I do see the tide turning. Like, I do see a lot of people, just more and more people are making the shift. And I think the momentum can continue to grow. I keep on doing that just a little too soon. Just a little fucking too soon. Okay, it's almost midnight now. Midnight. It takes a significant time just to set everything back up on top of Learn, which is why you recommend doing it when you're getting a new machine, or have a separate drive, which some people can't afford either. Yeah, like... your use cases that you haven't understood any of the words we've been saying for the last, like, 30 minutes. Yeah, well, hey, if I were over there, I would, like, invite me over to your house one day, and you will leave with a full Linux setup. But yeah, like, and one thing that helped me make the jump was that I have a laptop. It's a Surface Pro 7, actually, and I first started my new Linux adventures on there. Especially because I actually wanted to set up on my desktop, but I couldn't because my previous capture card that I had, it had no Linux driver. It was an internal PCIe card, and I guess most of those kind of capture cards just aren't supported under Linux because it requires a whole ass separate, driver and shit, and most companies just never even fucking bother. But nowadays modern USB cards are actually good. So I just have an external card that just speaks, native USB video protocols, so it works all in Linux flawlessly. You know, but it did mean that my desktop Linux adventures were delayed until I was able to get a new capture card. Yeah, but now that I've got it, it's all working great, but it did require an investment, because it did require me to realize that it's like, oh, this piece of hardware which I've had for like 3 or 4 years, it doesn't work anymore if I change OSs. And, you know, that's the kind of thing that people have to, like, research when they do make the change. If you invite them over, they'll be speaking a language that only other bottoms will understand. Morph. It's funny, people are saying that all the Blackmagic Design PCIe capture cards work, and then you look at them and they're clearly for, like, video editing shit. Yeah, exactly. Half of them have, like, VGA ports or, like, SDL or SDI ports or whatever they are. Or, like, DVI ports and shit. Yeah, like, yeah, Blackmagic stuff is usually more for, like, professional video capturing. Like, if you're capturing off of, like, weird-ass sources. Like, if you're, like, trying to, like, work with, like, broadcast TV or, I don't know, all sorts of other weird-ass formats. That's, like, more of their domain versus, like, video game, you know, consoles. I did it too early again. Bark, bark! And not even DVI, literally only like VGA, HDMI are exclusively a bunch of ports that look like coax ports. Oh yeah, those things. I forget what those fucking things are called. But yeah, right now I'm just using an Elgato again. It's like the Elgato 4KS, I guess it's called. Like, it ended up being, you know, pretty damn cheap, and it adheres to like the USB video standards, and so you don't even need a separate driver for it in Linux at all. It just works. And so, yeah, and it's definitely a much superior product than the previous Elgato capture card I had, which was a piece of junk. Coax is actually the GOAT. But I don't think they're talking about coax in this case. They're talking about, like, there's some, like, video standards, especially, like, in the professional audio and video world, where it's just, like, where it's, like, I don't think it's coax, but it is, like, some other weird-ass standard that has that giant fucking screw-in plug, right? 12G SDI, apparently. Yeah, and that's like the kind of shit, like, I don't even know what kind of hardware has those sorts of connections. Probably like fucking broadcast cameras or some shit, you know, that you would use to film a cable TV show or like a sports event. I definitely can feel my... I definitely can feel the fact that I might have to be done soon, though. Not just because I do have to wake up in the morning, but also because I feel like my gameplay is just getting increasingly sloppy. Like, when was the last time that I actually made any progress in this? Fuck. You're going for a smokes? Lurk for a bit? Alright, sounds good. And you're like, why the fuck are some people recommending this unironically? You know the answer, which is that Reddit users ain't got no brain cells. You like a sloppy Fen? Arf. Arf. But yeah, I mean, you know, some people like to be pedantically correct, where it's just like, well, this card is technically compatible, so... It's just like, yes. You also like me getting sloppy? Arf. You creatures are so silly and cute and horny. Sloppy FenCon? Arf. I mean, that's VR chat on a Friday night when I've had a little bit too much to drink. Fuck. You noticed the avatar that I left VRC from last weekend? Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna go quite that. I don't know if, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna drink as much this weekend. Or maybe I'll even lay off of it entirely. I don't know. So every now and then it is fun to have a night like that, but don't want to do it like all the time, that's for sure. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll probably still be on and will still be a menace and probably, you know, still be horny, you know, but I just don't need to go in, I just don't need to go crazy, per se. Okay, see, the reason why I keep on going in there fast is because, like... Oh, the movie night is this Friday? For some reason I had in my mind that it was the next one, but no, it is this Friday, isn't it? Because it's going to be... Friday the 13th! Ooh, oh no! Bark! But I'm gonna give this like a few more attempts, and then I might actually have to call it here soon. Oh, you were thinking more so the Friday before Valentine's. Yeah, there is that too. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. My beans are... I think we might have to... Yeah, see, if I go back into this stage, it will have saved my fucking checkpoint, right? Yes. Yes, it did. Good. Save my fucking checkpoint, bitch! But yeah, I think I might be done for now. Fittingly enough, mid-March, Friday is also the 13th. I guess that's true, isn't it? Because February, like, yeah, because of February having the 28-day week. You have a good rest of your night? Yeah, well, thank you, Gingy. I hope that you all have a good rest of your night as well, because, you know, it was fun doing this. We didn't beat this level, but we at least, you know, got the checkpoint again. Hopefully the checkpoint will actually, like, you know, save. Let me turn this down a bit. This music's kind of loud. There's a third one in November, too. Oh, hell yeah. Friday the 13th fans are eating good this year. Arroof! But yeah, like I said, streaming is good. I need to do it more. I'm glad that I forced myself into the chair and got to hang out with all you cute and also sometimes horny animals. I love you guys. You're awesome. You know, because your birthday's on a Sunday this year? Ooh. I don't know what day my birthday is on. You're always happy to see my face. Yeah, well, I'm happy to see your face. Okay, so let's see. Who is live right now that I could raid? Torrent is live, and he's been live for 10 hours? Like, why though? The fuck you doing, Torrent? There's somebody else playing Grand Prix 3. Let me see. Right, this raid helper thing is interesting. You're trying to finish a JRPG? Oh, is that what you're doing right now, Gingy? Let's see. Sorry, let me check my following list. I was trying to use like the raid assistant thing, but it wasn't quite doing what I was hoping it would do. Who should I raid? Who should I raid? Well, we could raid Foxy Dude, who is playing F099. Yeah, let's go that way. Let's go that way. Oh heck, Gingy! Or no... No Torrent? Yeah, because I mean, Torrent's been going live for 10 fucking hours. So do you think we should go to Torrent? I'm just not sure we should, because like, how long is he gonna be fucking streaming? Also, Faye, saying hi before bed. Yeah, I'm actually logging off here too. I'm glad you got to catch me though. Because like, I kind of do, maybe I could raid Torrent? Like, what the fuck is he up to? Because I actually don't remember if I've ever raided Torrent, so we could go that way, perhaps. Oh, you're saying it's not what I'm doing, it's what Torrent is doing. Yeah, well, Faye, I'm glad that you got to catch me. You know what? We're raiding Torrent. Fuck it, why not? Torrent's cool. We should go hang out with Torrent. Torrent's awesome. And they're playing something called Digimon Story Time Stranger. I do not know what that is. We're gonna find out together. But yeah. You'd never be rude and make the streamer choose any one person over the other. No, I thought you were saying that like as an advisory, like saying, oh, don't raid him, he's ending or something. Not as a, no, you must choose my streamer. Like, I know you, that's not what you were going for. But yeah, anyways, but that just means I gotta press the button. We gotta get there before Torrent does end. So let's go right the fuck now. I'll catch y'all later.